Hello, guys. What's up? Welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast, lovealadijonnaise. This is Feli. Thank you so much for being here once again, guys, on another weekend with a new episode, and of course, trying to give you a bit of information and that you have a great time to begin your weekend. Sam, my love, welcome. How are you?
Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a nice weekend. I'm fine, my love. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Enjoying my weekend.
Me too.
Yes. Again, guys, thank you for being here. And today we are coming with a very controversial topic, and I think one of the most thoughtful episodes related to long distance relationship we ever had. Because the name of the episode is Are Long Distance Relationship for Everyone?
Yes, and it's actually a question. And my answer is no, it's not for everyone, obviously. And in this episode, we're gonna explain why we think like that and why basically only some people are meant to be in long distance relationships and others are not.
Yeah. It's very important that, of course, first of all, I think the same thing as Sam. I don't think long distance relationships are meant for everyone, and not everyone is ready, or not everyone should be in a long distance relationship for their own sake. And the thing is that it's kind of hard, because in order to know if you're actually a person meant to be in a long distance relationship or not, you need to be in one. That's a problem.
Yes, you need to try, basically.
Yeah, you need to try, and it's kind of hard, and actually it's very sad sometimes. It's one of the things that whenever people ask us, like, guys, how are you doing with your relationship? At least me, I always try to tell them you should try and everything, but have in mind that this is not for everyone.
Yes, and at some point, I mean, if it works out, it's beautiful, it's great, amazing. But if it doesn't work out, it's just have in mind at the end, you and the person you're with in long distance relationship, you both might get like hurt, which is the saddest part.
No, not only her, you're gonna literally lose that person
as well.
Yeah, it's actually harder on I think like in a break of a long distance relationship, it's actually harder to be back at least a bit of friends with that person.
Yeah, it's very hard. I agree.
Yeah, and I think that one of those breaks off of a long distance relationship, you should be sure that most likely you're not going to be back with that person. Not thinking about a relationship, but not even only a friendship. It's going to be very hard. So this is one of the things you should have in mind whenever you're about to start in a long distance relationship, that they're not for everyone. So don't be sad if it doesn't work out, because if it doesn't work out, means that something was wrong, or even as we were saying literally, maybe you're not actually a person for being in a long distance relationship.
And I think if you're scared to try because you think you're not gonna be capable, then I don't know what I would advise you, like not to try or mentalize thing, maybe.
I think I would never suggest anyone not to try. I think I will suggest everyone to try whatever thing they want to do. Because if they don't try, they will never know.
Well, that's also true, but it's also always that fear of losing the person and getting hurt.
No, I know, but the fear, we're going to have actually a whole episode about fear.
Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting.
Coming soon.
Quite amazing. But I think like things, well, we're going to start talking about things that you should consider about if you are a person for a long distance relationship or not. Still, the speech is the same. Me, Philly, I'm suggesting you try. Always try, and don't close yourself not to try. But I think like first of all, what you should consider about yourself and about the other person, but everyone should be as an individual person, is that first of all, you need to be a person that can adapt easily to things. And adapting means changing your plans, your schedule, and everything at whatever moment.
That's a good advice. We learned that. And I think we're managing pretty good. And my advice would be, if you know yourself that you don't have trust issues, well, then go for it. But if you know yourself that you have trust issues for whatever reason, then you should consider, I think, try to manage those trust issues or somehow, and talk to the person that you want to be with and explain them the situation. And I think, on the other hand, your couple or a person you want to be in a long distance relationship with should show you with actions, not only with words, that you can trust them.
No, I know. And also I compliment to this, like I think like when there's a lack of trust, in reality the lack of trust is in yourself, not really in the other person. If you don't trust yourself that you're enough for that person, and that person it's okay, and doesn't matter if that person hangs out with other people, but still you don't trust yourself, then you're gonna be creating those parallel universes where the person is cheating on you. So if you don't trust yourself, literally you won't be able to have any type of relationship, not normal, not long distance, because you need to trust yourself. So I've seen a lot of people a lot of times say like, it's just like I don't trust on him if her is far away. I mean, if she is far away. And I always tell them, it's not that you don't trust them, it's that you don't trust yourself. Because since you don't trust yourself, you don't believe yourself as a great thing.
Or in that case, then your couple should like try to help you to overcome this fear of trust issues or something like that.
Yeah. And I think like the trust issues, you can overcome them by doing what you don't trust. For example, let's suppose there's this person that doesn't trust and is a very jealous person. Is like, I'm thinking about a guy, for example, and the guy says that, oh yeah, you know what, I don't like when you go out with your friends and stuff, and the girlfriend or boyfriend wants to help. I think like the only way of helping this jealous person is telling this person, you know what, then I'm gonna continue going out. Because if you don't overcome this fear, then you will never overcome this fear.
That is true. You basically doing the things you're scared of. Well, or like the other person is scared of. So you help them overcome their issues.
Yeah, issues. I think is one of the most important things and one of the main things you should analyze about yourself. How much you trust yourself. If you feel completely trustful about who you are, then maybe you're ready for a long distance relationship. Also, the thing that I was mentioning before about being an easily adapting person and changing not your projects but your plans or the way you are accomplishing your projects.
Yes, but can you explain a bit more how?
Adapting. Basically adapting.
Whatever situation.
Yes, you have this goal, you have this project. No one is going to take you away from that project because it's your individual project. You should accomplish it. But if someone comes in between, someone you really love, and maybe the way the project you were meant to do it, maybe it's gonna be different. So you need to be trustful again, and open to change the way you accomplish your project. Not changing your goals, because your goals are your goals. But the way you're gonna accomplish them, you should be open to do it.
Well, that's very
That's
nice.
what I was meaning.
And also I think if you consider yourself a very jealous person, just try to work on that.
Yeah, and also you don't have to be. I mean, this is actually very. How can I say it? It's actually hard because a lot of people are like that. If you're a person that needs a lot, but seriously a lot of physical contact, maybe a long distance relationship is not meant for you.
Or if you need a lot of attention.
Yeah, I mean, there's a moment when the need of attention is even like an illness.
That's what I'm saying. It's like if you need attention 24 hours per day, it's like I think you should consider getting help.
Yeah, getting help.
Yes, it's unhealthy.
Not even for yourself is healthy, and you're not a baby. Literally, you're not a baby anymore. You're a grown-up person that doesn't need attention 24 hours a day. And having my long-distance relationship is not 24 hours a day the attention they're going to provide you. That's actually bad, because that will mean that you are actually refusing to have your personal life.
And that's, at some point, obviously starts getting into your mental health, and is not healthy not having your own time.
Mm-hmm.
But also with the thing you said, what was it? If you require a lot of physical attention?
Physical contact.
Contact, not attention. My God. Physical contact. I'm one of those. I just like to be hugged and cuddled and those things. But still, I mean, somehow I manage it. I don't know how I would, if I knew I would give you advice, but I don't know, I just do it. And thanks God, with us, it's not like that we are super long, away from each other.
No, I know, but I was meaning mostly those cheesy people. Those ones that they're attached the whole time, that is even annoying at some point.
No, that's also not healthy.
That's what I was meaning. Like, if you're one of those people, then definitely a long distance relationship won't be for you.
No, because you need to spend then with your couple literally every day, the whole day.
Yeah, and what we do is we have teddy bears.
Yeah, that's one of the things.
That's one of the things you can have.
Teddy bears.
Yeah, you can do that. You can give each other something that reminds you to that person. In our case, is that I have a teddy bear, Sam has a panda. And that's what we have. And for example, we sleep with them. We are 24 years old.
And we sleep with our teddy bears.
Yeah, we sleep with the teddy bears. But if you're a kind of cheesy person, one of those that you're basically like a sticker to the person, definitely a long distance relationship won't be for you, because literally you're gonna have a lot of lack of physical contact.
Not even if you're going somewhere else for like work or school, one work, let alone that one of you lives on the other side of the world.
Mm-hmm. And also, this is a personal opinion. In your case, you have surprised me.
Me?
Yes.
Oh God, I'm scared.
I think that if you haven't had, this is why you have surprised me. In my own opinion, if you hadn't had a relationship before, I think you should still not go into a long distance relationship. And this is why it surprises me, because I'm the first boyfriend from Sam. I'm Sam's first boyfriend. And she's not my first girlfriend. I had one girlfriend before. The thing is that, in my opinion, I know, and I'm very thankful that I had a relationship before, because of that relationship, that of course was a mess. Of course was a mess.
Anyways.
Yeah, I know a bit more how to manage a relationship. And I'm pretty sure that most likely if I hadn't had that relationship before, our relationship wouldn't be possible, because I wouldn't even know how to manage a relationship.
Meaning like you learn from your previous, not mistakes, but
mistakes and bad experiences. Because I already told you, Samillo, the Spanish game. Sam and me, Samillo. Sam and me, we have talked a lot about my past relationship, and it's even fun at some point sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yes, and she already knows that relationship was basically, we started having a lot of problems, and because of that experience, I learned what not to do. And in a long distance relationship, you seriously need to know what not to do. Yeah. So I think, like, first, if you have the opportunity of having a relationship before, it will be great, because you learn more by being with that person, being close to your couple, and then you will be ready for a long distance. In this case, I think that Sam has surprised me, because she has managed it very well.
Oh, then thank you very much.
Yes.
I'm proud of myself. What else? Oh, also, you should be very good at communication, I think.
Yeah, you should be a person, I agree on that shouldn't have problems with communication.
Especially by solving the problems, and meaning like things like saying, good morning, I'm going to school, work, I love you, can be like texted. And or a text message, but if you have like an issue or a problem you need to solve, or to say something important, not necessarily there is a problem, I think you should like either call, FaceTime, or use the voice messages, because like if you type, it can be misread, and that then creates even bigger issue.
Yeah, bigger issue. And even if the problem is even bigger, I think like then what you should do is literally a video call. Because, as the problem is a bit deeper or bigger or more important, I think like messages, even voice notes and those things are not really what you should do.
Yeah, it's better to call or FaceTime.
To call, like something is on live.
Yeah.
So you can solve the problem. So those, I think, those are like couple of suggestions that we maybe have.
And I hope you found them very useful, but that's just our point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And well, that was basically it with the episode. It's a bit shorter today.
Yeah, it's a bit shorter, but just have in mind, guys, that yes, that will be one of the main thing. Well, one of the first things we will tell you. Long distance relationships are possible. They're completely possible. You can see them on us. You can see them on a lot of couples,
other people.
out there in the world. But have in mind that they're not for everyone. What we suggest is to try. Don't be scared about trying. But if it doesn't work out, don't be sad, because then maybe it means that maybe it's not for you, because not everyone is for a long distance.
Yeah, and you can then, I mean, you had an experience. Sadly, it was a sad experience, but at least you're gonna know that you're not for that. And you're gonna be looking for a normal relationship and not like a long distance.
No, I know. But well, guys, we hope that you have enjoyed this tiny and very short episode. We just wanted to go straight to the point and to tell you some suggestions and some parameters in order for you to know if you're ready or not ready, or if you're a person for this or not. But always, what I always say is try, and try, because you will never know if you don't try.
No, that's a good advice, and I agree. Try, and try.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, guys, for listening to us. Again, you know where to find us at lovealadijonnaise podcast on Instagram and basically everywhere. And if you're wondering where do we have the links, they're on YouTube. So go to lovealadijonnaise podcast on YouTube, and then you can have all the links in every description of the videos.
Or they're saved in our highlights on Instagram.
On Instagram, exactly.
But that's it. And as we usually say, hope to have you back next weekend with another topic.
Yeah, I enjoy a lot your weekend, guys. Bye.
Bye.